We are in Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Stepping into the box, Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Stroman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next for New York, Terry Blackwell, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now in the box, Ike Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So coming to the plate, Samuel Horton, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Jeter over at second. Jones at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Rodriguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Popped high in the air. Ray is there for it. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading up
Coming
for
to
Toronto,
the plate now, Thomas
the center
Hewitt.
fielder.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hewitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Rodriguez ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that,
Batting
let's
second,
take a look at the Blue
the
Jays
second
starting
baseman,
lineup. Mark,
Billy
daytime baseball at
Loomis.
home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Stepping in for the Jays, Billy Loomis. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Hedges is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Freddie Krueger.
Next to bat for Toronto, Freddie Krueger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron,
Batting
your batting
fourth,
average is above
the catcher,
300 and
Jason
still climbing. You're
Voorhees.
feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Standing in now, Jason Voorhees. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That average pushing up near 350 now. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And they'll snap one over to first. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that
Batting
base
fifth,
knock right there,
the
D-Rock, he
first
extends
baseman,
his hitting streak to
Joe
7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's
Ray.
made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The set. And the 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
The 3-0 pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Batting
close.
six.
So I think this
The
is the
right
way
fielder.
to go here. Get
Candyman.
the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Candyman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set. The 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do,
Batting
Dio, is
seven.
strike early.
The
And
left
they've done
fielder.
just that with a big hit
Michael.
driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan,
Meyer.
great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Michael Myers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A 1 pitch on its way. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ray on second. Candyman on at first with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Moving under it, Rodriguez, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Jays lead it 2-0. Here's big Aaron
Leading
Judge.
off
Head-to-head history with Marcus
the center
Stroman.
fielder,
He's hitting
number 99.
.429.
Aaron
He's also taken him deep
Judge.
4 times. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second
That is
right there.
seven.
They're already
The third
down. They got to
baseman.
find a way to stay on
Miguel
the attack and get back in this
and
game.
Duhar.
We'll see how they play it here.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
and he
strike.
takes ball one. That misses 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider misses here, so it runs the count full 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today.
Batting 8.
And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So now Carlos Santana comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses there. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Coming forward, designated hitter
Leading
Kevin
up
Pillar.
for Toronto,
and he's hoping to get
the
things going at
hitter,
the plate. It's been a bit of a
Kevin
struggle for him in recent games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep
Batting
lineup?
ninth.
I mean, even the 8
The
and 9
shortstop.
hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these
Galvis.
days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there to Santana to get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Thomas Hewitt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So striding in, Austin Hedges.
Leading off
and he'll start out their half
the
of
catcher,
the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
1-1.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271, and even 20 home runs and 44 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Terry Blackwell fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off
for his
for the
second
game,
at-bat, Billy
the
Loomis.
second baseman,
His last at-bat
Billy
didn't go his way
Loomis.
as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
The 1-0. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. For this.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddy Krueger.
So striding forward now, Freddy Krueger. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Jason Voorhees. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out
now
walk
batting,
to anybody,
the
but
first
especially
baseman,
to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box now, Charles Ray, man at first after the 2-out walk. Move over to first. A dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Fastball just inside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Ike Jones.
Leading
He's
off
got to be
the
looking for vengeance
the
after
left
getting
fielder.
plunked in his
Ike.
last at-bat.
Yeah,
Go.
Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the
Now
first
batting,
out.
the
So
second
with that,
baseman,
let's call on the guys in the
Samuel
graphics department to put up the
Horton.
pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Samuel Horton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Nope. Outside.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Kruger trying to get there. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to
The
swing
right
the
fielder,
stick again,
number
D-Roll.
31.
That extends his hitting
Alex
streak to 9
Rodriguez.
games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line to the right side. Candyman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. from the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Horton stands at second with 2 gone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate,
Leading
Candyman. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Candyman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Michael Myers, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
No strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. No one out with a runner at second. Two, here it is. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Rodriguez is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Thomas Hewitt.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Thomas Hewitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The batter, number
Billy
00,
Lewis.
second baseman,
So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Not your normal put away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty.
Ruger.
That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there.
Your
Jay
attention,
Happ
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here in the
the New York
fourth, as they
Yankees.
didn't get the outing
Number
they were
34,
hoping for from their starter.
Jay Happ.
Into the box now, Freddie Krueger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
To third. Andujar brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy
Leading
high.
off for the Yankees.
All right,
The
Heidi,
third
thank you.
baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run
Now
across
batting,
yet, so maybe
the
this
first
walk will
baseman,
jumpstart their offense
Carlos
a little bit.
Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Andujar aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He
Up
fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Terry Blackwell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Ike Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. 1 run scores, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Samuel.
Digging in once again, Samuel Horton. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying?
The right
when you find yourself
31.
in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging.
Rodriguez.
Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready once again, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Jim Mesa, a southpaw standing
please.
6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Tim Mesa. The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Soft liner to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
In now, Carlos Santana, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And it's 1-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
This pitch is popped up. Ray is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 5. So here's the Jason Voorhees. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Judge is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Charles Ray.
Stepping up now, Charles Ray. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Happ has compiled just under 130 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty
Now
and 3
batting.
balls, I think they were
The
probably
right
just saying,
fielder.
hey, we're not going to
Candyman.
compound our mistakes here. Better
Candyman.
issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Candyman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a Libby.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now a move over to first.
No, he stays.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Ray, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well,
The
these
left
days
fielder.
don't happen often. You
Michael
better dig yourself when you get 3
Meyer.
knocks in a big league Wago.
Boy, it's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box, Michael Myers, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the
Now
runs have
batting,
come
the
in bunches
designated
here
hitter.
this afternoon.
Kevin.
A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're
Ball.
only in the 5th inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit. Out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he nails him at third. Great throw. One left for Toronto. They're down 7-5. Digging in now,
Leading
Austin
off for the
Hedges.
Yankees.
He scored after
catcher,
reaching on a single in his
Austin
last time up.
Hedges.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One and 0 pitch on the way. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there.
The batter,
this game has been full
the
of
shortstop,
offense, full of traffic
Derek
on the base pass.
Jeter.
Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Myers has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Terry Blackwell.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Terry Blackwell. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as they open up a 4-run lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The left fielder, number 24, Ike Jones.
Standing in now, Ike Jones, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still only 1 out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Full count still. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power
The batter,
hitters
number
generally
14,
draw more walks than
second
other
baseman,
guys is exactly what
Samuel
we saw right there. Pitchers
Morton.
work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Alex Rodriguez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he
The right
wanted
fielder,
absolutely
number
no
31,
part of the 3 or 4 hole
Alex
hitters, but he's got to focus here
Rodriguez.
because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Horton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. The next 3-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Number 20.
But Norris is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 5. In now, Kevin Pillar.
Leading up for
2 in the
Toronto,
ball game thus far.
the designated
This one
hitter.
doesn't look good
Kevin.
so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. In past meetings with Jay Happ, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
The
in this
center
inning.
fielder,
He
number
looks
2.
really sharp out there, guys.
Thomas Hewitt.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thomas Hewitt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Count even now at 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rodriguez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Blue Jays go down in order. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Andujar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Austin Hedges.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. That's 1-1. And the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 5. Jonathan Holder will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Stepping in, Billy Loomis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't
Billy
look very promising so
Loomis.
far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Holder has pitched just under 60 innings and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. The 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Hedges is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The third baseman,
so
number
not the start
13.
to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Krueger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-0 home. Pitch popped up. Santana is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 1, Jason Voorhees.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jason Voorhees. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Now
and that's
batting,
just what they
first
did right
baseman,
there. Big strikeout.
Charles
Keep that guy off the base
Ray.
path.
Into the box, Charles Ray. Chopper foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes on 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Loomis is off at first with 2 away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5.
Ladies
Luis
and gentlemen,
Carrillo
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to start the
Blue
8th.
Jays, number 19, Luis Carrillo.
Into the box now, Terry Blackwell. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Terry
That last at bat when he went
Blackwell.
deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in, Ike Jones. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Candyman. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long
Samuel
one, we check out our line score to this
Morton.
point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
enters the ball game out
Now
of the
pitching
pen,
for
looking
the
for
Blue
the final
Jays.
out here in the top of
Number
inning
35,
number 8.
David Phelps.
Now batting, Samuel Horton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it though, 10-5. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. leading off the inning. Candyman.
Leading up
and they'll
for
need
Toronto,
him to get something going
the right
here.
fielder, Candyman.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Again, a 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
The left
Yeah,
fielder,
Matt,
number
that's the advantage
31.
of getting ahead in the count. You
Michael
can really force hitters to expand
Myers.
their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Michael Myers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard but foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Cutting it close here,
Now
but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. 2-1, the count to Pilar. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. The 3-1 is strike two swinging.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's down.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High chopper to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 5.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Tepera
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching
9th
for the
inning
Blue
as he'll
Jays.
try to keep the score
Number
right where it
52.
is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan Tepera.
Standing in, Alex Rodriguez. He's already got 4
The right
RBIs
fielder.
in this one.
Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge has prior history in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That's inside. 2-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and 0 pitch on the way. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Caleb Ferguson enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
The Blue Jays, number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Judge at second, and Andujar is over at first with one away. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 5. Chad Green with relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading
Thomas
up for Toronto.
He'll try and do
the
what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Hewitt.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Santana is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Billy Loomis.
So stepping in, Billy Loomis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues,
Up
you
next
have
for
to
the Blue
expect a
Jays,
certain amount of this.
the
There
third
aren't
baseman,
any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Freddie Krueger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jay Happ earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Marcus Stroman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jay Happ. His record is now 11-1. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 5-12. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.